Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Soaking Nostalgia, the only podcast where you look back and go, I am one of your hosts, Matt.
Make you go,
Sometimes. Mm-hmm. I am one of your hosts, Matt.
Sir Bradley.
I'm Kat.
And guess what, everybody? We've got a new addition for this evening. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
Nikki.
For those of you that don't know, Nikki is...
My wife.
Yay.
Woohoo! So look at that. It's like family hour. I've got the girlfriend. You got the wife. You know. What was that?
I don't know.
That's all right. We have an exciting episode to do tonight. Before we get to that, first of all, don't really have any local news here. We haven't had any hepatitis outbreaks like last few weeks. So.
Thankfully.
Yeah. No.
Two's enough.
Yeah, two's enough. Yeah.
Did you know about the second one?
Yeah, Cracker Barrel.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't learn about that until last episode. So.
Yeah. I told him right before we hit record, and he was very shocked. And then when we went into the recording, he feigned shock. So that was...
Okay, every time you have to redo something, you tell everybody.
But that makes it real.
No, you're supposed to fake it.
I don't fake
it till you make it, baby.
No, I don't fake it till I make it. This is
Why are you spilling a secret about the last podcast and this podcast?
Because I can.
It doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
Well,
No one would have ever known unless you had said
he
something.
does make a point, makes us relatable.
Yeah.
Being f***ups,
We're human. We're in southern Kentucky. So obviously that makes us screws.
Okay.
Not really. I love Soki. Y'all suck. All right. So, anyway. This evening, before we get into the main topic...
Or it could be morning for somebody right now. You don't know.
Well, yes, but...
You can listen to a podcast anytime.
We're recording at night.
I know. But don't do... What the f*** was that? That was the weirdest... That was the weirdest wink and thumbs up I've ever seen in my whole life.
Hey, I give you finger guts.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. For f***'s sake, introduce the topic.
Pew pew.
Stop being weird.
I will. But we have to do a little bit of business first.
Okay.
We have to let the people know what we're doing. So, if you all would like to reach us, we have an email. We have two of them. One of them is soakingnostalgia@gmail.com, and for those of you that would like for me to spell it, SOKYNOSTALGIA@gmail.com. We also have one for the studio itself, deadpanstudio18@gmail.com.
Here, cue Kat to ask you to spell nostalgia slower.
Yeah, spell it slower. For people like me.
NOSTALGIA. Nostalgia.
I didn't say do it in a dumbass voice.
Well, when you ask for something, that's what you get.
Okay, but I'm one of those people that if someone spells something too fast, I'm like, can you repeat that, please? And I feel like an idiot, so...
Spell it.
I don't know how to spell it, even though you just did it.
Okay.
Don't ask me how to spell things.
I've annoyed you into not knowing how to spell. That's great.
I don't know how to spell it.
NOS...
Relationship goals.
Yeah. NOSTALGIA.
Yeah, I immediately
Nostalgia.
forgot that. But
Yeah.
it's on record, so...
This brings me back to grade school when I did those spelling bees.
Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence? So we've got emails. We're going to have a website up and running. It's got deadpan-studios.com. Yes!
Yeah, we got a .com.
Yeah, not a .info, not a .net, not a .org, or any of those other bull websites. We got a .com.
We're famous, baby.
Not quite.
Why not?
We're famous to 5 people that are listening to it.
And those 5 people count.
They're wonderful.
We
but
love you people.
Thank you. What if only 4 people are listening and we sound like idiots?
Then
All right.
Hey,
We just lost all our viewers. They clicked off.
I'm pretty sure
Unsubscribe.
We'll
Smash that dislike button.
So there's 4 people, so there's 4 views right there.
Yeah, right there. 1,000%.
Skeet.
Skate. Man, once again, them white people are going to be real angry when they find out what skeet means. All right, so tonight's episode is going to be very exciting. One of us here, sitting here, does not know what it's going to be about, so
Okay, sorry. Yep.
check this out.
I instantly see the slow motion running of the bouncing boobs. Yeah.
Boobs and butts.
Boobs and asses. Yeah.
Lots of butts.
I'm not playing the whole thing.
Copyright.
And David
It's going to be all
Hasselhoff.
right. Yeah.
Don't want to get sued.
Mr. Knight Rider himself.
Yes.
Here's the best part. That's the most memorable part of this.
Yeah. Besides the boobs.
Starring David Hasselhoff.
Yes. And Pamela Anderson /Lee/ whatever the hell her name is. At that
CJ.
point. Pamela Lee. That's what that video is showing right now. YouTube.com.
Yay, you
mean CJ?
CJ Parker. Yes.
Also,
Yes.
don't forget to give credit to the channel that this is on.
Nova Grease.
Nova Grease.
Sure.
Grease, like the place or the...
Or like Grease Lightning.
The place.
Okay.
That's the way it's spelled anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be in the show notes anyway, but
Yeah, and part
it's
of
nice to verbally say,
part of it's in Russian
channels.
too.
all right, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so
Shouting out a Russian channel.
yeah.
Thanks for putting this up randomly, apparently.
Thanks for colluding with YouTube.
Thanks for somehow editing this and
Great.
putting it
Now
on
we're
your
gonna be
channel
accused of hacking.
Yeah.
on a very public website.
Yeah, but you know. Oh well. So, who here grew up watching Baywatch? I know I did.
Yes, very much so.
I did not.
Yeah.
Well, I
Brace yourselves. I did not.
Really?
I'm very, very, very shocked to hear that. I did. I watched it religiously for, gosh,
All of the best parts were in Playboy, so I didn't have to watch TV.
I don't think I knew anybody who watched it, so no one ever talked about it, so I never got interested, so I never tried to find it when I was older.
I mean, it is kind of amazing that I didn't, being a
Yeah.
12, 13, 14-year-old kid at its height.
and the
And all
internet wasn't
yeah.
what it is today, where you can get
Correct.
instant viewing of videos for
Correct.
instant slow running gratification.
So, but,
And this
yeah.
was back when Pamela Anderson had natural set of boobs.
Not according to that intro video. That was after.
But, yes,
But
but.
she
Well,
did start out. Which
She
what
looked better on Home Improvement.
Yes, she did. She got her start on Home Improvement the first 2 seasons, I think.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
Something
she
like
was
that.
the
She was the
assistant, the
Yeah,
assistant on the
She
on
was
their
Tool
show.
Time Girl.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
I
before
to be honest, I like Heidi better.
before Heidi. Yeah,
We should do an episode about that show because I know about that
straight up we are.
show. Actually,
Love you, Tim Allen. Love your new show too,
To infinity.
and beyond.
and also that.
Yeah. The crazy thing about that, I cannot believe that it was only on 11 seasons. It seemed like it was on a lot longer. I mean, didn't it seem like it was on for like 20 seasons?
Yeah.
Sure.
Not to me. 'cause
I don't
didn't
know.
watch it.
I didn't watch it.
But
Well, there was the movies too, so maybe
Yeah.
that made it seem longer.
Yeah, they had what was it? Yeah, you had
3
Baywatch,
movies.
3 movies, and then you had Baywatch. Which was what? Baywatch Down Under.
Wait, there was okay. Baywatch the movie, Forbidden
Baywatch?
Paradise.
Baywatch Down Under was supposed to be
No, that
like season 9 and 10 or something like that. but
Oh, okay.
they wanted to film in Australia, but they wouldn't let them.
Something f***ed up, and they wound up doing Hawaii instead.
It was Australia was concerned about the environmental impact of the show, so they were like, no, you can't. And Hawaii,
Slow running on the beach
But then
is very harmful to.
well, it was probably all the
water,
extra
the
like
animals.
boats and people and
Yeah.
trash and whatever. But then Hawaii was like, hey, you can come do it here, but you gotta like spend 60% of your money, like on local stuff, and you gotta hire local people, which I mean, that's
But-
fair.
You
But
know what? If it wasn't for Baywatch Hawaii, we wouldn't have Aquaman today.
Very much so.
Them.
Jason Momoa.
hey,
Thank you, Baywatch Hawaii.
yes, thank you for that very
There's
much.
only so many things in life that we can thank David Hasselhoff for.
Yes, that's.
You want to know the other 2 movies?
Yeah.
It was okay. So there's Baywatch, the movie Forbidden Paradise, Baywatch, White Thunder at Glacier Bay,
White Thunder.
and
That's an outstanding title.
Baywatch Hawaiian wedding, which I assume was after they had started filming at Hawaii. And someone got married, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't David Hasselhoff.
There was a recent reboot movie, Baywatch.
Yes.
That
was fucking hilarious.
I love that one.
It was nothing like the TV show.
No.
But it was hilarious.
It was amazing.
And you did have a cameo by Pamela Anderson in the end.
Yes.
Yes.
Man, she looked like a train wreck, though.
She did.
Hey, that's not nice.
But
it's true.
It's Pamela Anderson.
But
not anymore. It's not.
I mean, how many times can you put your boobs in and take them out, and put them in and take them out before they start looking
It
like
sounds like a childhood.
As many times as your money will let you.
Put them in and take them out.
It's like the hokey pokey of boobs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It just,
And there's only so many times that you can, take stuff from your ass and put it in your face to try to.
That too, and then
probably just Botox,
Yeah, from the buttocks.
Yeah.
Botox is a separate. Okay. That's a transplant, not Botox is a different substance.
Botox is like poison.
I got shot.
Don't eat Botox, but put it in your face.
Don't ingest it, but put it in your face.
Oh my god.
I'm clumsy as hell. Everyone around here should get used to that. I'm clumsy as hell. And I talk with my hands. Anyway, I thought it was interesting that what I was reading was that it was actually canceled after its first season.
Yep, saw that.
But some TV executive went, "What the hell are you doing? There are women running around in bikinis.
They look great."
And that man was David Hasselhoff.
Yes, it was. He still does that today.
And he was like, "You know what? We're gonna do it."
Yeah,
So
yeah, because
There's too many being thrown away.
the swimsuits.
The funny thing is that he, protested so much to bring it back that when they did bring it back, they named him executive producer of the show.
Yeah. Well deserved.
I don't blame him for not wanting to give up that gig.
I don't either. I have to say though, David Hasselhoff is not a good actor.
No,
he's not.
No.
There was an episode I really wanted Kat to watch before we.
I watched part of it, but then I got busy writing my list for a game later.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. But did you at least get how awful his acting ability was?
A little bit. I mean,
I don't think it's quite Shatner bad, but
no.
Well, he was okay in Star Trek the series. Okay, so that's where it ended.
I was.
I don't know. I didn't think. I mean, I don't know.
He didn't hold my tongue on this one.
Yeah. I mean, what I saw, I really didn't get to watch very much of it. I will watch it later, but I don't know. I mean, wasn't doing anything so outrageous that I thought he couldn't just. I don't know how I'm trying to explain it. Like, he literally was he rescued a person out of the water. That seemed normal. I didn't see any. I wasn't like, oh, that's terrible. You're riding that wave runner like a terrible actor. Like, he was just on a wave runner.
I don't mean.
I haven't really seen him. Do anything big yet? I guess
speaking parts.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's bad.
But I have to say though, you said you watched part of it.
Yeah.
You said they saved somebody. You have just given the entire plot of the whole thing.
There's something in the water.
There's something in the water.
Someone got injured.
Someone got injured. Got to be saved. And then there's the.
I don't know. I guess
drama.
Yeah.
I
guess I need to see his character, like maybe have a conversation with another character and watch him as that character talk for more than 30 seconds, because I don't know.
Well, the funny thing is, the episode was from season 5, and at that point, the Hoff had discovered he really liked drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
So his what limited acting chops he had, he really started slowing down with what he was saying.
Maybe that's why he didn't talk. Maybe that's why he didn't have very many speaking parts.
Yeah.
Although I really didn't get that far into the episode, but
you didn't have
he couldn't be hassled.
No.
I don't know.
Couldn't be hassled.
No.
I guess if I had watched it and seen the progression, I would have noticed, but I didn't see anything ridiculous.
You couldn't be Hofford.
Now, see, the interesting thing is that I didn't watch the episode itself. I just wanted you to watch it. See, it's like you haven't experienced this yet, but most of the time, all I'm doing on these topics is I'm digging around of my experiences younger in the what I like to call the bong resin.
The bong resin.
Yes.
The bong resin of the brain.
Yes.
Yes.
It's where all the good stuff is. It's underneath all that stuff.
Yeah, I've got way too much, like, sponge brain stuff.
It's got many layers of the resin.
Yeah.
Need a
Just
chisel.
some resin there.
Yeah.
So, did you all realize, or did you know that there was another Baywatch TV series starring David Hasselhoff?
Is that a spinoff?
It was a spinoff.
Yeah, it was like all foreign actors, wasn't it?
Baywatch Nights.
Yeah. Okay.
Baywatch
Not what I thought it was.
He decided that in his off time, being a lifeguard making big bucks as a... I'm sorry. The premise of that show is so ridiculous. It's like the movie, you know. How can a lifeguard in, you know, I don't care where you are, you know, you could Cabo,
California.
just anywhere. How can you make in what would be the equivalent of a 7-figure income? Millionaire lifeguard. Bull.
Yeah.
No.
So, in the midst of making his $1 million paycheck, he decided that he was a little bored as a lifeguard. He wanted a little more excitement in his life. So, he decided to do Baywatch Nights, which is... He decided to become a private detective. Yeah. David Hasselhoff or Mitch Buchanan decided that he was going to be a private detective to help solve crimes with one of his castmates from the Baywatch TV series.
Oh, boy.
Which he has absolutely no authority as law enforcement, even in the realm of imagination.
So he was trying to still be a lifeguard, but also be a detective?
Yes.
Private investigator.
Yeah. Private
So he didn't...
investigator.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
No. But for those that watch the movie, I love...
The new movie.
The new movie. I love that they played on that, where he would go into the police station.
Yeah. They were like, you can't do that.
You
Stop.
can't do that. No,
Stop
get
it.
out. Spoilers. My favorite part of that movie is when the guy gets his junk stuck in the...
That happens It happens pretty early on in this. Yeah, he just... Oh my god, I felt so bad for him. I was like, oh.
I didn't, because I knew it was fake, but it's hilarious.
Well, I knew it wasn't
yeah.
actually his thing stuck. Like, I knew it wasn't actually in pain, but just the character being stuck.
No,
I was
I
like,
like the shower scene. The shower scene is my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
I need to see that again.
I have to say, though,
Yeah.
the show itself built... okay. Of course, it was trying to be a viable TV show. It would try to be dramatic, have some somewhat serious storylines, especially with the drama between the characters. Who's sleeping with who? Who's, whose leg caught on fire last week? It just...
Oh, man.
But I have to say, they did it in a way that they tried their best to build it around beautiful people.
And there are a lot of
Really?
beautiful people.
Yeah, okay.
Surely you can't be serious.
Call me Shirley.
But look at the difference now. You have, between the TV show and the new movie. You have David Hasselhoff, which is classic good looks at the time. Not today.
If you say so, but okay.
Now,
Different opinions.
You look at him slow run in that intro, and you tell me if he doesn't look classically maybe it's just because he's slow running and wet. I don't know.
Maybe. It just doesn't do it for me, but okay.
He did for a lot of women. 11 seasons. and spin-off movies.
You know what? I actually thought that mother was German.
I know, right? Well, they've accepted him
gosh.
as their own, the Germans.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Germans are obsessed, yes.
They are, even today.
Yeah.
He
Found out that
sells
mother-
out stadiums in Germany singing.
That's hilarious. I love it.
He cannot carry a tune.
No.
But you want to hear...
called lip syncing,
But you want
or
to
lip
hear something interesting?
singing.
He sang the closing credits of the show of Baywatch.
Play it. Oh my god, quit hitting that.
Damn. I lost my cord.
He lost his cord. He f***ed up.
Yeah, I'm unplugged.
Wait, where
right now.
is
That's
it, though?
okay. That's all
Wait.
right.
Hang on.
So what did you think of his little bit of singing?
Here it is.
Do I have to give an honest opinion?
Yes.
Say again?
Do I have to give an honest opinion?
Yes.
That was horrible. My ears are still bleeding right now. I think
honest,
there's
Just think of his chest. Think of his
It's
chest.
not quite as bad as Chuck Norris
it's
singing
no
the
consolation.
In the if the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
Yeah, that's his singing is talking.
Yeah, that's pretty bad too.
Now I'm going to pull off.
I love you, Chuck. Don't kill me.
I love Chuck Norris. Oh my god.
Wait, did he sing too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sang his own
Texas
intro
Ranger.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
The eyes of the ranger.
But you can't insult him because he might find you, and it would be bad.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah.
find us.
He is a Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
They're serious.
I'm supposed to be the original Red Foreman,
Oh.
which would have made the ass in the foot or foot in the ass.
So much better.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Wow.
Now, here's what I want to play. This is from this is him singing in German from a lovely movie that I really hope we can do an episode on, called Euro Trip.
With Wix, you can.
Oh,
create
I'm
a
sorry. There's an
professional
ad.
There's an ad.
Yes, I'm going to pause while the ad goes.
That source to make our own website.
Ich bin hier mit Versag.
Oh no, we have a baseball movie here.
Einen anderen Weg.
Wait, it gets better.
Ich hab dich lieb. Ja,
Sounds like he's advertising cologne.
hab dich lieb.
I'm going to fast forward.
I was thinking he was advertising something else, but we're not going to go there.
Und dieses Ziel bist du.
It's quite an outfit he's wearing.
Yeah. It's like he did it on an off day for Baywatch.
Kann nicht
You know, I used to think that German was sexy, but right now it is not turning me on at all.
I mean, it could honestly be so much worse.
It is a very angry language in sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very harsh.
Yeah.
Don't we kind of associate anything German as harsh?
Sometimes, yeah.
Not,
The food is
not this
harsh.
person.
The beer's harsh.
The beer is wonderful, though.
Heavy.
You have to
Yes.
really like beer. Like,
Well, if you lived in Germany, you did really, growing up, you really didn't have much choice because their water filtration system was god awful. You could actually start drinking a beer at 10 years old because
Yeah.
it was that bad. So,
Well, wouldn't they have to use water to make beer?
yeah, but you boil it and kill the stuff off, but you just
Why
wouldn't
can't you
drink.
just boil the water and then cool it off?
Do you know how much work and time that is?
Less than making beer.
Well, I mean, we're talking about people in the homes. You know, why would they want to worry about doing that?
Well, they have to boil water to cook food anyway. Might as well make some just to drink.
Yeah, beer it is.
I'm sure someone out there wasn't giving their 8-year-old beer. They were like,
There
here,
are so many people cussing at you right now. And me too. But,
at me.
yeah,
You
Because I'm
mean-
using logic.
no,
You mean
because
the 3 extra listeners that we have?
yeah, the 3 extra listeners who adore beer.
I'm nothing against beer. Drink beer if you want to drink beer. But I'm like, well, couldn't they just boil water and then let it cool off and then drink that?
Water doesn't give them a buzz.
You still drink beer, but if you just wanted like a glass of water, you could just boil some f***ing water. Anyways,
Anyway, the TV show itself, it was actually a little diverse in some of the things they tried to cover. They actually covered topics from, I remember seeing episodes about earthquakes, Wikipedia, you're welcome, talked about shark attacks. They did shows about serial killers. I mean, who does that at a beach in LA? Come on.
the serial killers or the sharks?
The serial killers.
They did, apparently.
So I counted up how many actors and actresses were in the main cast
Yeah.
throughout the years.
Holy
It was
crap.
45.
It's a lot.
So the average person would probably work, 2 seasons? Maybe 3?
Probably 2 to 3 on average.
Yeah, but then you'd have the mainstay of Mr. Hoff.
Of course.
Him and what's his name? Joshua Jackson.
Oh, yeah,
Joshua
the guy that
Jackson.
played his son, Hobie.
Yeah, but
Hobie.
that was originally Brandon Call. Do you remember Brandon Call?
Brandon Call from Step by
Step by
Step.
Step.
Yeah, who also acted alongside of Sasha, alcoholic wife beater Mitchell. Yeah. he has so much potential, but man, those kickboxer movies were awful. Anyway.
First one was fine.
Yeah, the first one was great. Now the newer, I mentioned this before, but the newer ones are pretty good. The ones that have Jean-Claude Van Damme as the mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
No, it wasn't bad.
No, it's because you actually have real martial artists in it, as opposed to the Sasha Mitchell, where he was pretending to be a martial
Just
artist.
sticking around.
I'm sorry, I have a big issue with
Obviously.
anybody who abuses their spouse. So, and since he did and was arrested for it, he got fired from Step by Step for, I have an issue. So,
Well, as you should.
Yes.
yeah. Oh, the crazy thing about this show is how massive it was. It covered the globe from one corner to the other. I don't think it's any surprise, though, because of how big David Hasselhoff was in Germany, that Germany was the biggest country. It was the most popular there than any other country in the world.
Why do you think they like it so much? Is
Titties.
it
They start drinking beer at 10 years old.
no water for you, even though
Yeah,
it's
that's
easy.
it too.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want
What
some beer?
Beer.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Some beer.
God, I
Beer.
ain't.
Who was that comedian that sang that?
Was it Rodney Carrington?
Rodney Carrington, yes. That's right.
Or you could cover the boobs and the butt and just say beer and bikinis. Beer and bikinis. Because there are
Which-
lots of bikinis.
Which, honestly, that could have just been the covert name they used for that. It would work just fine.
Probably.
Yeah. You know, what is one thing that you would think became the most iconic on the show?
The red swimsuits.
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say.
They're always iconic.
But we were talking about real items, not fake.
hey,
Yeah.
there's
Hey, there's a
Not
couple
bought.
of them. There's a couple of them that are real.
For a
Kelly
season or
Packard, which was one of my favorites.
Well, even just the extras, like just the people playing on the beach, there's
two.
lots of women.
She's had a rough life.
The lack thereof on her. We're talking about actual boobs,
Yeah.
not
Well.
mosquito bites.
Yeah.
I liked her since
Poor girl.
was it California Dreams?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, that's right. She played the sweet one.
I don't remember.
It was like Saved by the Bell, but at the beach.
It was
Yeah.
it was a rip-off of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
at the
I mean,
beach.
how can it actually be a ripoff if it was owned by the same company, the Belsario company on NBC?
It's just not AC Slater and that other guy.
Oh, we were so doing a Saved by
Mark
the Bell
Paul
episode.
Gosselaar.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
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 They're both,
There was nobody else on the show for me.
they're both extremely handsome.
Yeah, I had a crush on Kelly growing up.
Who didn't?
Yeah. I actually sent off to a fan club and got a postcard with her signature sent back to me.
Wow,
Ah.
that's cute.
So that was your jerk material.
Oh my god.
I have actually talked to Mario Lopez.
Signature.
You did?
Yes, I have.
Wait, what?
At my old job, yeah, I have actually talked to Mario Lopez on the phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to have you divulge what job that was just
No.
for
No.
No.
privacy reasons.
Privacy reasons, yes.
So you,
It's
Brad.
the one that most people around here hate.
Yeah. See, now,
bit
Brad,
there.
you'd mentioned who was one of the people that was going to play Hobie.
That's a cute name, by the way, Hobie.
Yeah. There was actually one other person that was considered for that role before Joshua Jackson. Or is it, no, Jeremy Jackson. What is his
Jeremy.
name? Jeremy Jackson.
I was like, Josh Jackson, that's somebody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Pacey.
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 Dark times. Dark.
No, I
Pistols.
never got a call for that audition.
Oh, your name's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Leo DiCaprio was one of those originally considered for it. So they auditioned him, but he felt he was a little too old for the part, originally.
That's another one that went from geek to chic.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
was told in high school that I looked like him.
No, yeah?
Yeah, but then they insulted me by saying it from Gilbert Grape. Just like, thanks
Yeah, like, geez,
for
man.
the confidence booster there.
So So I was reading something. I was talking to Kat about this the other day, about how they like to try to be a little more diverse in their casting and characters and stuff like that. Of course, they had the they had to make sure they were diverse in, of course, race-wise, so that they weren't getting stereotypes. So they, had an African-American cop to make sure that what the lifeguards were doing was on the up and up. You can't do anything illegal. Here, lifeguard, you hold down the criminal until I get there to arrest him.
Just sit on him.
And don't call for backup.
Just squeeze him with your pecs.
Yeah. But they actually cast a real lifeguard on the show.
They did.
Yeah.
They also cast a surfer.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the lifeguard, his name was Michael Newman.
Is that the dude with the mustache?
Mustache. The only one on the show that had a mustache.
I remember that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was bald, very thin-haired,
Very
balding.
thin, yeah.
He didn't have the classic good looks. He was just an average guy who had at that time, anybody worth their salt had a big bushy mustache, and he sure did.
Porn
I don't know.
star.
He's got.
Yeah, he had the porn
I can see
stash.
some abs on that guy. I mean,
Yeah, I got a picture of him right
well, you
there.
can't be a lifeguard and be out of shape. That just doesn't work. You gotta
Well,
be able to.
you look at the
No.
later seasons and see David Hasselhoff try to run.
Well,
Yeah.
real lifeguards have
It was
to be in
bad.
shape.
He discovered cheeseburgers.
There was more boobs added on that show
Yes.
from him.
Yes.
Yes. Moobs. Yes.
Boobs.
Yeah, he was definitely a C cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
I was a
surfer
little jealous
was
there for a while.
Kelly Slater.
Yeah.
Kelly Slater.
Kelly Slater, the pro surfer. That's right. I forgot about him.
Yep.
He was a great surfer.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
There actually is a surfing Hall of
The
Fame.
only
Well, yeah.
surfer that I know.
Yeah.
Kind of like Tony Hawk's the only skateboarder I know.
No.
No? What's his name? The redheaded dude. Shaun White?
Shaun White, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaun White, yeah.
He rides anything that has a board under him.
Here's Beats Trivia.
I was going to go somewhere else with that, but
Do you know what Tony Hawk's first movie role was?
American Pie?
No.
No.
As a skateboarder in Police Academy 4.
Way.
Seriously. He was in the opening scenes where the kids were skateboarding, across parking lots in a parking garage and all that stuff. He was one of them, man, that the police were trying to arrest for skateboarding on public property. Ooh, the scandal.
Skateboards.
Michael Newman. I love that they named him. They didn't even give him a character name. They just called him what his nickname was, Newmy.
Like, the nickname. Newey.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're looking at the cast, the characters, the names are actually pretty cool on there. When you look at some of those people on there, I mean, these weren't like action star, but these were memorable. You have Mitch Buchanan, Newmy. Oh gosh, what is her name? What was that? C.J. Parker.
C.J.
Yeah. You had what was Yasmin Blease? I can't remember.
I mean, her real name's pretty
Caroline Holden.
Yasmin.
Matt Brody, which was David Charvet for the first few seasons.
Brody.
Brody.
I think we're going to need
Brody.
a bigger boat.
Neely Capshaw, which was Gina Lee Nolan, a.k.a. Sheena. Does
Sheena.
anybody remember that short-lived TV series?
Sheena?
Yeah, Sheena,
Yeah.
Queen of the Jungle. It was made right after Hercules and Xena ended. They were still trying to ride the last little bit of coattails off those shows.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Cody Madison, which was the blonde-headed 8-pack super swimmer that they brought in onto the show, played by I love the real actor's name, David Chokachi.
Chokachi.
That's a great name.
Yeah,
Say
he
that
was-
5 times fast.
He was nice looking too. I'm just kind of throwing that
Well,
one
they
out there.
try. And
Not
of course,
too many of them weren't.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
yeah. I mean, some of them even made some guys go,
If I decided to go that way.
Damn, he's man pretty.
He's very man pretty. The man prettiest one on there was probably Logan, the Australian one on there, because the accent helped.
Yeah. Accent help.
Yeah,
They do. They accentuate.
yeah. Of course. Then again, we had Kelly Packard, who played April. Brooke Burns got her start in TV on there as Jessie. And Carmen Electra in her second TV role.
Yeah.
Carmen Electra as Lonnie?
Yeah.
Laney? Something like that?
Lonnie.
That's my girl crush. That's my only girl crush. Well, besides Lita on wrestling, but yeah.
Hey, here's a little funny trivia for you. Donna D'Errico. Does anybody remember what her character name was?
I just happen to not know.
I have no idea.
Can't remember that one.
Donna Marco. Because she couldn't answer to her original character's name. So she answered to a name the same first name and a last name that sounded just like her name.
Well, they should have just gone with her real name.
You expect me to answer to character names when I'm just trying to learn my run?
Wait, so she was an actress but couldn't learn to answer to her character's name?
Yeah.
I'm just
She would
here to
never
look
answer
pretty.
to it. Yeah, she would never answer to it. Somebody would say, her character, I can't remember what it is, but somebody would say her character name on set and she would never respond. She'd go, "Oh, that's me."
Oh my God, that's me.
Yeah, so
Are you talking to me?
So they just changed it to Donna because then she can answer to Donna.
I know. You're talking to me now.
Oh my God.
The ultimate airhead.
Yeah. Oh.
Another
So-
great movie. Airheads.
You've left out a couple of my favorites.
Who?
I don't even know that I'm pronouncing the name, but Erica.
Erica Laniak?
There you go.
Yeah, she was on there for the first couple of seasons, wasn't she? She was one of the originals. Or is,
I don't really remember.
I don't remember either. She gives a slow run like nobody's business.
Yep. And Alexander Paul.
Oh, yeah, Stephanie Holden. She was on there for most of the tenure of that show. She was the, was she supposed to be, her character supposed to be related to Hasselhoff's?
I don't know.
But I knew that they were close, but it was just all professional,
The movie kind of portrays her as kind of like that head lifeguard.
Yeah. Mitch was she was ranked lieutenant, I think.
Yeah.
How do you, okay, I'm sorry. Outside of military and police, how do you give ranks like that? I mean, really, come on, lieutenant lifeguard?
Yeah, that's just...
Double L.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it's easier than coming up with a different term. They're like,
Yeah.
this term already exists. Let's just use it.
So,
Supervisor lifeguard.
yeah. I know we're kind of jumping around here, but there's just a ton of really neat facts about this show. It's like when it was canceled the first time, starting with the second season on, once it got to about 7th season, did you know that can you guess how much they bought the syndication rights for so they could play reruns?
I have no idea.
I happen to have no idea.
$10.
$10.
$10. Somebody spent their hard-earned $10 for syndication rights. How sad is that?
That's bad.
I was going to guess a crazy amount. That's not $10.
Yeah, I was going to go like 10 million.
Didn't
You
it
know?
always
Yeah.
come on after Monday Night Raw?
Yes, it did. When it was on USA as for reruns, that's who it was. I think they were the ones that bought for $10.
Imagine that.
They
With
may have
the
been the
stuff
ones
that-
that ruined it. I mean,
Yeah.
WWF was doing it in those days with with their women performers.
Yeah. Which, the funny thing is that when they did that, the country of Iran was actually charging audiences to see it. They
Wait.
sold
Baywatch?
tickets. Yeah, they sold tickets to watch it on TV.
Wait, so like people didn't have TVs?
Oh no, they
Or-
did, but they would only show the show on theaters and stuff like that because that type of stuff is illegal over in Iran. Because remember, the women, you were usually dressed head to toe in burqas. You can only see them slit through the eyes. So you've got a program like this which screams scantily clad people.
yeah.
So you charge tickets for that. I bet a lot of them were arrested too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then why
Indecent
did they
exposure.
even show it? I guess just to make money.
Oh shit! I just read they're doing a musical.
Wait, what?
Oh,
They promise that a
How?
water tank will be on stage.
oh
Yeah.
For fuck's sake.
How do you do slow
no,
running
it's-
on a musical? Like how does that work?
Well, we've done slow-mo on set before in one of our shows up at Barn Lot, but it's difficult.
It's especially if the stage is
Yeah.
I just.
No, I think that's already.
Where did you put
passed.
sand on the stage and I could see somebody slipping? It's good. It's just disaster. Screams disaster.
Jim Carrey
okay.
can do slow motion himself.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the musical thing already is.
Oh, the musical thing is already out. That's what it was.
It's already happened.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Everybody makes fun of the slow run. I have a number of times already in this episode, but it's one of those big iconic things. If anybody does a slow run, they automatically think Baywatch. That was actually inspired by the Olympics.
I was going to say Charlie's Angels.
Damn, that would have been good too. Farrah. No,
Jacqueline Smith.
But back in 1988, the Olympics were being filmed, and they used a slower frame rate to capture the runners because, well, obviously Olympic runners run really, really, really fast, enough to almost be blurry, if you're trying to catch a shot.
Faster than
That's
the
why
Roadrunner.
they're in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah.
They run fast.
Yeah.
They're like human cheetahs.
Yes. So it's to me that's kind of neat where that came from. It actually had a very benevolent type of origin, and then you let us hormoned humans get a hold of it and turn it into something awesome.
Wait, go back.
What are you talking about? Jason Momoa when he was a young man?
I just wanted to see the picture. Thank you.
Yeah, because he has his shirt off.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's got to be on roids.
No.
No, it's that Samoan mullet.
He just he doesn't eat as much as a normal Samoan does.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
instead of fat power,
It's
it's muscle power.
and he's constantly outside. His kids are constantly outside. They're literally
They're cute.
If you
Yeah,
if you
they're
look at a lot of
wild.
the Samoans that have the same sort of lifestyle, they all share the same sort of body type. Now, if they are more sedentary and don't do much, that's when they start ballooning up. And
Yeah.
and of course, not to be sexist or anything like that, but unfortunately, that sort of falls onto the female side too, more so than the male. Although there are still quite a number of large male Samoans.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those.
I think they're
Samoans
all in the wrestling business.
Yokozuna.
Well, so at least one family is.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson and his 800 cousins.
Yeah.
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 And he keeps having kids, so maybe the kids too someday. He's just had a kid or is going to have another one.
Oh, there you go. There's the guy right there that played. He was the Australian.
Wow, he is man pretty.
Told you.
Wow.
It's the eyes, isn't it?
It's the
Facial bone
it's a face.
structure.
Look at the hair.
It's
And
everything.
that's David Chokachi right there.
Chokachi. I like
Yeah.
that last name.
Yeah. That's
Oopsie.
that's Yasmin Bleeth. Of course, that's Pamela Lee Anderson.
Of course.
Pamela Henderson.
Pamela Henderson. Yeah. That's Gina Lee Nolan. She was the bad girl on the show.
Oh yeah, she was a in the episode I was watching.
Well, that was her character. She was supposed to be to everybody and sleep around with everybody, and
yeah,
she was just
I believe it.
she was
Yeah.
there to cause drama. So. Shoot. I'm looking at all these different facts. It's really neat. So I do like how some of these things they still use the same pictures.
Ooh, excuse me, I keep yawning.
Hey, there's a shirtless photo of David Hasselhoff.
Yeah. I saw that on Wikipedia.
It just doesn't do it.
No.
Yeah. No.
Well, the cool thing about the new movie, though, I love how David Hasselhoff and Pamela was also one of the ones that made a cameo.
Yeah.
He was in the store, wasn't he?
Yeah, the phone store.
Yeah.
I need to watch that again.
With shoes.
It's hilarious.
Oh, was it a shoe store slash phone
They
store?
maybe they just focused on the shoes or something.
Something. I can't remember. As funny as that movie was no Baywatch.
No.
Oh, well.
What was that I said about David Hasselhoff like last week, 2 weeks ago? I was like,
Don't hassle the Hoff.
No, nowadays he's like a meme of himself.
He is, and he owns that, too.
Yeah. I mean,
That man is now on X Factor.
you know,
One of
I
those
don't think he's
talent
hurting for
shows.
money or houses or anything, so he's doing better than.
How could a man with no talent be a judge on a talent show?
A singing talent show at
A
that.
singing talent show.
That cannot
Now,
sing a lick.
If it was in
Well-
Germany, I could understand.
That'd be
Well,
funny.
Yeah.
But that man has not. That man has not had a charting hit here in America.
No.
Well, just because.
Don Johnson has had a charting hit here in America. Heartbeat. You haven't heard that, obviously.
I don't know. Fuck no. Well, I guess even if you can't sing that well,
Brad knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, that.
Can you address me properly?
Sir Bradley.
Thank you.
sorry, Bradley.
Okay.
I guess even if you can't sing well, you can hear. I mean, and you know what you like. So I guess he just listens for people with a sound he likes and says, "Yeah, you're doing good." I guess.
But is he sober when he's judging these people?
I mean, that's up for
He doesn't
debate.
seem like it. He's just.
Yeah,
I'm sure he can buy all the hamburgers he wants. So.
I'm sure he's fine.
How many of those straight to YouTube videos is he creating today?
Straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if you ever watched that cat, but that was awful.
Watch what?
The video. What happened was, and those that
Drunken.
don't know, he got very drunk, turned on a camera, and pretty much
His
vlogged.
daughter was operating the camera.
Oh yeah, his daughter was operating the camera. He was there in wearing a pair of blue jeans. He wasn't in the best shape of his life, and he was just laying there lamenting. You know, eating cheeseburgers. You know,
He's laying on the floor,
yeah,
Oh,
laying
no.
in the floor.
drunk as
Yeah,
Yeah.
lamenting and to his daughter who's holding a camera.
How old is this child at the time?
I don't have
I
no
don't know.
idea.
I don't know, but that was all over.
Teenager, young adult.
Yeah, that was all over the news. It was crazy. I loved it. You know what we haven't done?
Commercial.
Our first commercial.
Oh, holy crap.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, people. I'm going to go ahead and do the first ad, and then we'll try to kill time for another 12 minutes so we can do the second ad. But anyway, we will
Just tell the audience we need to fill them up.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Filler.
what she said.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Now I'll do a wholesome commercial.
Oh no! You just got food all over your favorite outfit. You have a wedding this weekend and your trusty suit is wrinkled and looks dingy. Normal washing just won't get that spot out. Your pants need to be let out or taken in. Don't panic. Instead, come down to Key Dry Cleaners. The staff at Key Dry Cleaners takes pride in making sure you look your best for any and all occasions. Key Dry Cleaners offer same-day dry cleaning and laundry services as well as timely, quality service for any alterations. Key Dry Cleaners has serviced Glasgow and the surrounding areas for over 25 years with the same quality and care that has helped make them not only a long-time establishment in Barron County, but also helped name them Best Dry Cleaners in Barron County for 2018. Key Dry Cleaners is located at 401 Happy Valley Road, and their hours are 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays, closed on Sundays. So come on down to Key Dry Cleaners where all your dry cleaning needs are met with a smile. That was a long-ass break.
For us.
We were slow running back to our seats.
And nobody even got up.
Nope. Yeah. So, I don't know. We kind of jumped around on Baywatch quite a bit, but I mean, that's kind of what that show was. It was pretty much about girls in bathing suits, running really slow, and saving the day for half the episode in a logical way, and then the other half of the episode completely illogical, out of the question kind of way. That is Baywatch in a nutshell.
But isn't the bouncing around, isn't that part of this show as well?
Yes.
Like the bouncing
That
of the
is
boobs.
the best part of the show.
Yes.
Yes, it is. So, what?
Also
what?
known as Baywatch.
Yes.
Baywatch, yes. They made porns like that too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, not I know as in I've seen it. I saw it on Wikipedia.
She reveals too much.
Okay.
Sorry, Arnold had to make an appearance. So what else can we cover on Baywatch?
Well, we really haven't talked much about Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, we didn't really touch on her
No,
much.
no, we didn't touch on her.
Yeah, but I guess everybody else did. Rim shot. Pamela Anderson, she was pretty much the star of the show, wasn't she?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
David Hasselhoff was the first listed, but I mean,
Yeah.
Well, the female star, I guess, if you want to.
yeah, she was
Yeah.
the main star. She is the one whose career just blew up and skyrocketed until she made
Well.
that really TV show with two other. She played a VIP. Does anybody remember
Yeah.
VIP?
Yeah.
VIP, like,
But she did come out with Bob Wire, which I'm just saying was an amazing movie.
Oh yeah, barbed wire.
Yeah, Bob Wire.
The special features were great.
And there's a
Hers are the movies.
there's a picture.
Well, the movies is pretty much her.
Yeah.
You want to tell them about the picture with Bob Wire reference in Tennessee that was taken? Or shall I?
No, go ahead.
With the tongue out and the Bob Wire reference with the wax figure.
I
wax figure.
I am all ears and all pants right now.
No,
What's
go-
going on?
what the f?
I don't know.
We decided to take funny pictures with these wax figures at the Hollywood Wax Museum. And I thought, well, he's taken one with, like, Dracula where he's biting his neck. So I'm thinking, that's Pamela Anderson and, Bob Wire, and her boobs are right there. So I thought it would be a funny picture if I stuck my tongue out and was, like, literally all the way out and looked like I was licking. Yeah.
Oh.
Can you say that story again, but slower?
In slow running motion.
Slow running motion.
Slow tongue running motion.
Tell you what, though, I bet there was less plastic there than what's on Pam Anderson right now.
There was.
Yeah, because this
Yeah.
was
Those were
wax.
more natural.
They were.
Oh, man.
They were more anatomically correct. Yeah.
That girl hasn't been anatomically correct since Tommy Lee was.
Yeah.
I couldn't rim shot.
Yeah,
that,
you
man.
should have rim shotted
No.
that. No?
Yeah.
Too soon.
I guess
She's had enough rim shots.
Is that what he was
Oh,
doing?
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, the metaphorical cat is out of the bag. For those that don't know, she made a porn tape. Well, I won't say she made a porn tape. Her husband filmed them having fun together, and it got released when...
Literally.
Yeah. When someone broke into their house and stole their private videos. But that wasn't the first time that happened. No. She'd also had another video stolen of her with the lead singer Poison, Bret Michaels.
Yeah.
Although I do find that video more entertaining.
I do.
Yeah.
Very much so.
For doing what?
Doing Bret Michaels.
Yeah, that was a much more enjoyable movie. Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
It was a little more grainy,
Yeah.
but it was a still shot. You can at least tell what was going on. Otherwise, it was just, Tommy cannot film for can he?
He can't do anything else for, I mean, he's well endowed, but that's it. He can't do anything else for, no.
That's probably how he learned how to play drums with his penis.
Yeah.
I have
That's...
a great story, but I'm not.
Not going to divulge it without
No.
permission.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
That's why I
okay.
looked at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Tommy Lee is Pam Anderson, or Pamela Lee at the time, one of her ex-husbands. He was, which they're retired from performing now and touring, was the drummer for Motley Crue. He was very famous for...
They're on ginseng now.
That's their Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah. Makes you feel good.
Yeah, makes you feel all right. Oh, we're going to have to do a show about Motley Crue just because the stories are just fun.
Yeah.
No, he got into they had a very, very toxic relationship. You know, it's about like the only way that they worked well together was in the bed.
Yeah. The makeup sex.
Yeah, pretty much. He had been arrested for.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. He had been arrested for spousal abuse at one point, I think.
Yeah.
Too.
Boo.
So did she.
Yeah.
They were both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the only one that ended up behind bars for any period of time because of that. But it's sad though.
She literally gave as good as she get, and then it was proof on that video. Yes.
You're in a good place here.
Yeah.
So he got and got at the same time.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He liked it rough.
Just throwing on up in there when it gets to the.
He went. From,
Yeah. He with that thing he would. Yeah.
He went from husband to wife overnight.
Yeah.
So.
Literally.
Can you read that?
Alan Hogan has texted us, has messaged us. What does that say, Brad?
Yeah. Gonna take the Browns to the Super Bowl. Gonna take the Browns to the Super Bowl real quick, and then I'll be on if you want to join. Now, what that's in reference to, me and him play Friday the 13th quite often. That's what he's referring to, but
Now,
I don't think he was talking about football.
No,
he means he's gonna go take a
Yeah,
Yeah,
taking the
that
Browns to
little-
the
yeah.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Alan.
Won't he be surprised when he finds out we've announced it on this show?
Oh, calling you out, boy.
Got him.
You should have said you had
There
a
goes
business
his
meeting.
dating pool.
Hopefully he'll be on his normal, regular work schedule. So.
I like to call it taking the kids to the swimming pool.
Dropping a couple kids off the pool.
Dropping
yeah.
kids off at the
Deep
pool.
fluffing.
Yeah, you
Yes.
like these.
I like
Fluffing.
calling it praying to the porcelain gods.
Isn't that something else? That's when you make that's when you make an offering to the porcelain gods.
I do offer.
No, that's the other way.
No,
Puking.
Yeah,
no.
Releasing the demons,
yeah.
as
That's calling the demons.
James Woods from Scary
It's a good
Movie
movie. Yeah,
Calling the demons.
2 or 1.
2.
Two.
Aren't there like 20 of those?
That's the best one. I mean, I don't think there's really.
Yeah, I think the second one's
One
probably
through
the
3
better
were
one.
the best. The rest of them, the fourth was, the rest are just not good. The first 3
Yeah,
with
the fourth
actually
one
had
was
the
like, what's
lambs
going
with
on?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mentioned it before. The rest of them were just pretty much Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, which just let's not go there. Man. I mean,
No.
he used to be a great actor, but now he's just what happened.
That's
to
just weird.
Well,
well, I mean,
what
he's-
happened to him is he got HIV.
Yeah, and he got a lot of drugs ingested, and he went to the Buddy Ranch too many times.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He also got more than he bargained at the Bunny Ranch. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
But I didn't
Yeah.
think they gave refunds there.
Apparently, they gave him something else than the refund. We're going to give you something else other than your refund. Sorry.
And that gives you something to remember us by.
You get a tip.
It's just the
No,
tip.
he gave more than a tip, and that's
yeah.
what his problem was.
Probably snorting cocaine out of her
Probably.
Which was not in the Pamela Anderson video. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're going to put ping pong balls up there, and then I'm gonna lace them with cocaine, and then you're going to blow them out of there.
Oh my god.
Well, I snorted. Yeah. What goes on at the Buddy Ranch stays at the Buddy Ranch
Until it follows you back.
until it follows you home.
Yeah.
You could be like Lamar Odom.
Oh,
Lamar Odom. Oh, that dumbass. Ugh. He had it
He's
made.
such a dumbass.
He
I
had
feel
it
sorry for
made
him.
with the worthless Kardashians, and then he had a drug overdose at the Bunny Ranch while still married into the Kardashians. Now he's lost it all.
Oh, they rich now, so.
Oh no, they were rich back then. No, this was just a couple years ago.
Oh.
I'm thinking it's a curse. Like anybody
Yeah.
that dates a Kardashian, it's a curse.
Unless you were the dude in the Kim Kardashian video, he made out pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the sex tape?
Yeah.
Like 1 billion years ago.
Yeah.
It's still relevant.
Who doesn't have a sex tape?
But
I mean, even Screech has got a sex tape. I'm just kind of going
Hell,
there.
we have a sex tape.
he used a stunt. He admitted to using a stunt in that.
So,
It wasn't him.
probably very, yeah. If you have to use a stunt, you're...
Then don't even
Honestly-
do it.
Honestly, he was.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, honestly, I think he probably was just. He's a huge drug addict. Has been for many
Did what? Yeah,
years.
probably couldn't get it up.
Yeah, I'd say that's why he could not get it up, and he had to use a stunt. Yeah, it was proven. Poor old
Okay.
Screech.
Okay.
He'd only dated. If only he'd been able to date that Lisa Turtle.
And well, he wasn't able to screech that night.
Nope.
Nope. No
I
screeching
hear
from him.
she's having some mental problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's messed up looking too. Train wreck.
Many of those people from '90s TV shows are train wrecks, and we'll probably
Well-
cover most of them.
Mario Lopez still looks nice. I'm just kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And Mark Paul Gosselaar looks better than he used to. Because he went to dark hair. Let's just go there.
Well, that
on
was his natural haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks much better. Yes.
Well,
I really liked Elizabeth Berkley.
I did until Showgirls, and I liked her in Showgirls, but I
You
hated the
didn't.
movie.
Yeah, the
It's
movie.
a
She was
very
annoying in there.
sleazy movie.
It's a god awful movie.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, annoying.
It is considered one of the worst movies ever made, and
mean-
that says a lot.
But for a teenage boy, it's incredible spank material.
It was
You could go for something better like striptease.
even
Never
then,
seen striptease.
Oh my gosh. Really?
even striptease though. I mean, what saved that movie was that you had Burt Reynolds in it, Demi Moore, who's an amazing actress,
Yeah.
and a couple others. But I mean,
what are you going to do? I mean, hey, wife, let's watch a movie where some woman strips down.
Striptease,
I don't
actually, I
think,
wouldn't
you know,
mind.
you're going to be
Okay,
into.
here's my issue with those types of movies, though. I have an issue with. Okay, there was a huge uproar on striptease. There was a huge uproar for Showgirls, and it was by the female community. And no offense to the females here, because y'all are awesome.
And pretty.
I'm talking about what happened back then. It is so hypocritical for any community, whether you're male or female, for you to get in such an uproar about those movies, or go to a strip, or get upset when somebody goes to a strip club. But it's okay for you to go watch Magic Mike or go to a male strip club. That's okay. That doesn't work for me.
It's the same.
It is the exact same.
Chippendales are the same as going to Trixie.
Yep. Because really, okay, in our neck of the woods, Bowling Green, there's a strip club there. I'm not going to name it, but I say strip club, but
And attempted.
they wear bottoms and they have pasties. There is less clothing on a male review that was just at the Spillway a couple of months ago, wearing nothing but a G-string thong banana hammock.
And they actually, I have heard the experience that one of the girls had when she went, and she said, I had to hold my pants on by the belt loops because they literally dry hump you.
But
Literally.
yeah, they can rub their groin all over you, flapping around everywhere, but that's okay.
And like airy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not okay for a man to sit around and go, here's $1, here's $1, here's $1. That's wrong.
Stick a
I'm not
dollar
saying
in
either
your
one
skirt.
is right, or I'm not saying either one for those types of things to be right or wrong. I'm saying that it's hypocritical for one to be okay and the other one not to be.
Right.
True.
That's me. And on that note, since we got done talking about strippers, which was half the cast of Baywatch,
That's right.
male and female, let's do our last ad, and we'll come back and we'll do a nostalgia item. Okay, so we'll be right back. Christmas is coming up, and you're stressed out about the family photo you've been planning. You were ready for fall, but your hair wasn't. You have a formal coming up, and you can't quite get that glamorous look you've been dreaming of. Then, look no further than Vanity Salon and Spa. Vanity Salon and Spa is a full-service salon who specializes in styling, color, and makeup. Our stylists work hard to make sure your dreams are a reality by showing you glamour and beauty is no further than a phone call away. Vanity Salon and Spa is located at 403 Happy Valley Road in Glasgow, Kentucky. Their hours are 7:30 a.m. until 7 o'clock at night or until the last appointment of the day. Call 270-629-4779 to make an appointment. Let the girls at Vanity Salon and Spa show you that glamour and beauty are always within reach. Ooh, gotta love that ad time. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You sound like that old commercial. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, nostalgic. All right, so anyway, let's bring the show a little closer to the end by going to a nostalgia item of the week. Brad, what we got with this week? Oh, you mean?
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better with Mentos.
Oh my God, this commercial's awful.
Goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Okay, so that commercial right there. Oh my Lord. Where do I begin? Thank you, first of all, Brad, for the Mentos that we are trying. I haven't had a Mentos since the 90s. Not bad. A fresh maker. Click, click.
I like the fruit ones better.
I do like the fruit ones.
That's
I guess-
pretty good, though.
I could sit and eat a whole pack of fruit ones. Oh.
Oh, we're just eating into the mic.
Brings back memories.
Yeah. Okay, so the commercial for Mentos that I just played, I guess this guy's going for a job interview. He's trying to impress people. He's dressed in a suit. He looks really nice. But apparently he's not good enough. He sits on a bench that has wet paint on it.
Oh, no.
He has ruined his suit. But he gets an idea after he eats a Mentos. He pops a Mentos and he goes, you know what? I'm going to take my suit and I'm going to turn it into a pinstripe suit. So he rolls on the bench on both sides to give himself pinstripes.
Pretty sure it's still just going to look like paint, dude.
No But the point was, he was so happy he did that, he held up his Mentos pack. I had an idea because of Mentos.
The fresh maker.
Does anybody know what the best thing that the whole thing about Mentos, what it created, the best thing it caused?
A hell of a music video by
Yes.
the Foo Fighters.
Yes, yes. That was a great song.
It was.
That was their launching point.
Yeah.
You know, Dave Grohl had it wasn't that far out of Nirvana. You know, finally deciding that they weren't going to come back together after the death of Kurt Cobain shooting his mouth off. Thank you, Brad.
Yep.
Literally.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy Carr.
Yeah.
I got it from him.
I love Jimmy Carr. But I love the way that they were able to create a Mentos commercial 3.5 minutes long, but it wasn't annoying.
Yeah.
Were you looking to see if I had one?
What? No.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just turning into gum.
No, it's just chewy.
Oh, it's chewy.
And then it'll dissolve. That's some nice ASMR Mentos eating you're doing there.
So it is okay that I can swallow.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
I set
Not
you
spit.
up for that's what she said, joke.
That's what she said.
God!
I know, but I just
She
wanted
just stared at me like, I'm not your monkey.
Boy.
I'm not your you're
Nope.
mine.
You're not going to sit there and play that accordion and make me dance. So I'm not your monkey. I don't think so.
I can't wait to see Matt swallow something white and chewy in his mouth.
I can.
You've seen it before. No, just kidding. I am so kidding.
Oh my god. My parents can't listen to this.
Look, I couldn't even say that without getting a little... Look, Look, I usually
We are learning new things about you.
Embarrassed.
I usually have no shame, as in, I do theater and stuff like that. You put yourself out there, and you really have no shame. I felt a little bit of shame saying that.
Good.
There was a first. It was a first.
It
Oh,
was
I've
like
seen you.
popping the cherry.
Busted
No,
your
I've
cherry.
seen you. I've seen you get embarrassed.
I got my podcast embarrassment cherry popped. How about that?
Ew.
I am no longer embarrassment virgin. Looks like I just
goes
busted
up from
Kat's embarrassment cherry
Okay,
too.
no. Shut up.
Can only go up from here.
I don't know. I think we can still go down.
Well, if you pop the cherry, wouldn't it go down because, like, you've already finished the job? It's already been up, and now it's going down.
I think we should leave that to the audience members.
All 4 of you.
All 4 of you.
One of them left.
All
Up
right.
for debate.
Two of them didn't make it this long into the podcast.
No, but they are good master debaters.
Two
Just for being that.
I said debaters.
Yep,
They
I heard
debate.
that. Debaters.
Yeah.
Master debaters.
It just creates an illusion.
You realize what we're doing. Mm-hmm. This is verbally.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
2 polls.
Beat me to it. 2 poles, 3 holes.
No. No.
He really wants that to be the name of a show.
And you're not going to let him.
Yep.
Like I'm in charge.
You aren't.
Tonight, 2 poles, 6 holes.
Oh my gosh.
If you ever want to see those holes again, you will not let it happen.
We're outnumbered by holes, man.
Oh my god. With that note, goodbye everybody.
They start using fingers in these holes too.
we better save that dam.
You know, we're not bowling balls, I'm just saying.
No.
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 It's a little more finesse.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun episode of Baywatch, I tell you. I had just as much doing this episode as I did actually watching an episode of Baywatch back then.
So not that great. Huh?
We were in the room when you were doing things like that, so we didn't need to know about that.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And I definitely did. I didn't know. I didn't need to know that side of him either.
I
No.
didn't watch Baywatch.
Yeah, no.
Me neither.
You watched other things other than Baywatch
I watched a
when
lot.
you weren't at the house. Yeah, I'm letting out all your secrets.
I watched a lot of everything.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm tired.
Is it midnight now?
And this
Yes.
is why this works. Anyway, all right. So
Stop doing that.
That's bringing back a really not so good memory. Yeah.
Stop it.
I stopped.
Okay.
All right, so I would like to thank Nikki for being with us again. Again, this time this week. I hope she joins us again. That's what I meant.
And I will talk to everybody later.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
All right. Brad, how are you this evening? You look tired.
I am tired, but after hearing her,
You're going to
I
find
need
that
to take
energy.
her home. Yeah.
No, I could have done the Catwoman voice or the Harley voice,
No,
and that would have
no,
been bad.
no.
We'll leave it there.
Audience doesn't need
He
to
couldn't
know
handle
that.
it after talking about Pam.
No.
After talking about
No.
Pam.
No.
Thank you, Brad, for joining us again this week, as you do every single week. Just
I'm a trooper.
you're a trooper.
Like a good little boy.
Kat, thank you again so much for joining us this week. You're always a delight.
I know.
Thank you.
That's why I love her.
Thank you to our listeners, even though we say that there's only 5, I'm sure there's more.
12.
Yeah.
10.
Dozens and dozens of fans.
If you'd like to reach us, of course, we've got the Twitters and we have the Facebooks. They're both, for the studio, it's at Deadpan Studio 18 for those, and then you also have at Soaking Nostalgia. We also have an email at soakingnostalgia@gmail.com, and that is spelled SOKYNOSTALGIA@gmail.com. If you didn't understand that, put it back and play it a little slower. We also have at Deadpan Studio 18 at gmail.com. Do what?
Just play with it.
That's right. Just
play with it.
Just the tip.
Come on, just once.
Yeah.
Just touch it.
Okay. Right.
Cat's tired. All right.
Tired. I want to go home.
Anyway, thank you. We've got a couple things lined up for the last couple of episodes. One of them we'll have another topic, and then that last one, I think we've got a game show that we're going to do. A game.
I'm the moderator, bitch.
That Cat has developed and is moderating. I think we'll have a lot of fun with that. So that's it for us this week. I am one of your hosts, Matt.
Sir Bradley.
And I'm Kat.
And Nikki.
We'll see y'all later.